Let me ask you something. When you wake up in the morning, what's the very first thing you do? If you're being honest, it's probably this. Grab your phone, scroll a little, maybe snooze the alarm once or twice, then scramble to get ready. By the time you're out the door, you're already behind. That's not a routine. That's survival mode. And survival mode is a guaranteed way to feel stressed, distracted, and unmotivated all day long. But here's the good news. Your life doesn't have to feel like that. You can design your day. You can create a structure that gives you more focus, more energy, and less stress, without turning into some kind of robot. And no, I'm not about to tell you to wake up at 5 a.m. and meditate for 2 hours. That's not realistic for most students. I'm talking about a routine that actually works in real life. Here's how to build it step by step. Step 1. Start your day with momentum. Your morning sets the tone. If you start scattered, you'll stay scattered. So, the first rule, wake up at the same time every day. Consistency trains your body to stop fighting you in the mornings. Then, before you touch your phone, do something physical. It doesn't have to be a full workout. Push-ups, a stretch, even making your bed. The point is to start with action, not consumption. When I was in school, I used to roll out of bed and immediately check Instagram or YouTube. I thought it didn't matter, but it does. The days I started with my phone were the days I felt distracted all day. When I forced myself to keep it simple, bed made, a few push-ups, read top 3 priorities I wrote down last night, I felt like I was in control. That's what you want, control, not chaos. Don't worry, I'll come back to writing priorities in step 6. Make sure you don't miss it. Step 2. Classes don't count as studying. Here's the trap students fall into. You think going to class equals studying. It doesn't. Class is passive. You're sitting there, listening, maybe taking notes. But that doesn't mean you learned it. Real learning happens when you actively review. That means rewriting your notes in your own words. Teaching the concept out loud like you're explaining it to a friend. Quizzing yourself instead of just rereading. And here's the key. Do it daily. Just 20 to 30 minutes of review at the end of each day compounds like crazy. When I was younger, I ignored this. I'd sit in lectures, never review, and then try to cram before exams. Guess what? It never worked. My brain felt overloaded, and I'd forget half of it a week later. But when I switched to reviewing a little bit every day, suddenly the material clicked. I didn't even have to study as hard before tests because I was always prepared. So remember, classes expose you to information. Review makes it yours. Step 3. Time blocks, not endless lists. Let's talk about to-do lists. If your day is one giant list of random tasks, no wonder you feel overwhelmed. To-do lists don't manage your time. They just remind you of how much you're not doing. Here's a better system, time blocking. Pick a task, give it a block of time, and protect that block like it's sacred. The sweet spot is usually 90 minutes of deep focus, followed by a 15-minute break. During that block, no multitasking, no notifications, no distractions. Just one task. And when the block is over, you rest, recharge, and then hit the next one. Trust me, if you master time blocking, you'll finish more in 4 focused hours than in 10 hours of scattered work. I still remember when I started blocking my time. It was hard at first. My brain wanted to check messages, switch tasks, and waste time. But once I pushed through that, I realized how powerful it was. Suddenly, assignments that used to take me all day got done in a fraction of the time. Your brain loves structure. Give it structure, and you'll get results. Step 4. Protect your energy like it's currency. Here's something you don't think about enough. Your brain doesn't run on time. It runs on energy. If you're exhausted, it doesn't matter if you have 8 hours free. You won't get anything done. So your daily routine has to protect your energy. Eat light, clean meals instead of junk that makes you crash midday. Get sunlight. Move your body. Even a 5-minute walk between study sessions resets your focus. And most importantly, sleep. I can't stress this enough. If you treat sleep like it's optional, you'll never hit peak focus. I used to brag about surviving on 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I thought it meant I was grinding harder. In reality, it just meant I was working slower, making stupid mistakes, and forgetting things. When I finally committed to consistent 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep, everything improved. My energy, my memory, my mood. Don't sacrifice sleep. It's the foundation. Step 5. Do something for your future self. Every day, do one thing that's not about assignments, not about grades, but about who you're becoming. That could mean reading 10 pages of a book outside your field, building a skill, going to the gym, networking with someone. Why? Because school ends. And when it does, the students who built habits outside of class are the ones who thrive. Think about it. Everyone graduates with a degree, but not everyone graduates with skills, health, and momentum in life. So invest in your future self now, even in small ways. Step 6. End the day with closure. Now let's talk about the most underrated part of your routine, your evenings. Here's the mistake. You grind until you're brain dead, then scroll on your phone until 2 a.m. That's not rest, that's avoidance. Instead, close your day with intention. Write down what you accomplished. Plan the 3 biggest tasks for tomorrow that you have to accomplish. Then unplug. Do something that calms you down and signals we're done for today. That could be reading, journaling, stretching, or just reflecting. When you end your day with closure, you wake up with clarity. You don't carry yesterday's stress into today. And that one change can completely transform your mornings. Final thoughts. The perfect routine isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. You will miss days. You will slip up. That's okay. But the student who keeps coming back to structure will always outperform the one who wings it. So here's the blueprint. Start your morning with momentum. Review every single day. Use time blocks instead of endless lists. Protect your energy like it's money. Do something daily for your future self. And close your day with intention. Follow this, and you won't just feel more productive. You'll feel calmer, more confident, and more in control. Because once you start owning your day, you start owning your life.